Hey guys, this is Sage Valentine, and this is my review of Under the Dome Season 2, Episode 2, entitled Infestation. There's a lot of paranoia going on in this particular episode. Questions are flying through the sky. Who killed Angie? Why are all these butterflies appearing? Why are all these butterflies dead? What is going on with this dome? Like, so many things are going on, and if you didn't watch Season 1, you are probably extremely confused, like, what is going on with these monarch butterflies? You gotta watch Season 1 to catch up, so catch up on Amazon. Get the DVD, because it's been on sale a few times at Target, I think in Walmart. Get it online, something here. You gotta catch up, because the butterflies signal a lot of things in the previous season. Okay, the 5 things that really, got me about this episode is the fact that Rachel, the science teacher, has convinced Jim and Barbie that the monarch butterflies have laid a crap load of eggs, and this crap load of eggs are going to become a crap load of caterpillars, and those caterpillars are going to eat everything in the town. Now, I've never heard about this, but again, this dome is on its own thing. And considering what it did last week with the metal stuff sticking to it and making everybody fall asleep, anything's possible. So her solution to this is to burn some of the crops, which I was just like, is it really that serious, Rachel? Then B, to have Barbie fly this crop plane, which really Jim was supposed to do, but then she wanted Barbie to do it, to fly this crop plane over the dome and spray the crops. Then Rachel starts playing, devil's advocate to Jim, trying to push Jim to be this leader. But then at the same time, she's kind of trying to push Barbie. So I'm trying to figure out what her agenda is. I know in the next episode, they're talking about some type of religious plagues or something. Some people think this is outlandish. But if you read the book, which I really have to finish, I've been stuck on Mr. Mercedes. You guys got to read that book. That book is crazy. But I have to finish the book. But to me, it basically goes along with the Stephen King brand of crazy. But as I said, she's playing devil's advocate on both sides. I don't know what's going on. And next week is going to be extremely insane. Okay. So the big question on everybody's mind is, who killed Angie? Junior's the one that finds her body. Phil notices the bloody footprint, the bloody handprint. Junior finds the body covered in butterflies. These butterflies must have touched blood. They touch his face. He's got blood on his face and his hands. I mean, we're wondering, and it's so easy to think that Melanie Cross, the girl who I'm trying to remember if she fell from the sky or she popped out of the water. It's easy to think that she did it because she's kind of cagey. She's kind of different. And she can't remember her name, can't remember anything. And she was the last person to see Angie alive. And we do find out that that footprint is, in fact, hers. However, there are other suspects that could have possibly done this as well. There is Shaky Shady Sam Boudreaux, I thought his name was, but maybe I'm pronouncing it incorrectly. He's played by Eddie Cahill. He could have killed her. Because, he's new. He hasn't been in the town. He's a little crazy. And then he's related to Junior, so that's a crazy family. We did see the mother last week, and she wasn't playing with the full deck either. But then there's also Junior. Now, for those who did not read the book series, or the book, the first 100 pages that I read were rough. And it had a lot to do with Junior and the things that he did. And in the book, Junior blacked out. He had these headaches that would make him black out. And he would just black out in this rage. And he ended up killing Angie. I think he attacked Dodie in the book, but I didn't get that far. So the whole episode, I'm thinking Junior possibly did it. But Junior has completely resigned himself. Like, my dad did it. My dad killed Angie. I'm going to kill him because he killed Angie. Okay. Julia knows this girl, Melanie Cross, but she hasn't really told anybody. When she finally tells, Barbie's kind of sketchy with her, kind of skeptical. Then Barbie's feeling some type of way because Julia's kind of close to Sam Voudreau. I'm going to call him the woodsman because he was living in the woods, basically. And it's strange. And to me, Barbie as a character seems to be changing. Because at first, he was very skeptical of, like in season 1, guys, got to watch it. Hopefully, I'm not losing you. But in season 1, he was just like completely skeptical of this dome. Now, all of a sudden, he's sitting there saying, oh, well, you know, the dome doesn't really care about us in the dome. Now, last season, he resigned himself to this whole thing that he was the monarch. And we still really didn't find out who the monarch was in season 1. So I'm just saying. But there's a change going on with Barbie, and it's not a good change. So, the girl, Melanie Cross, she talks to, I think she talked to Julia, and she said, I was afraid that the killer would come after me. I didn't see his face. She said, something just made me go to the school. So apparently she has some connection with this dome. And apparently she was around in 1988 because Pauline Jr.'s mother drew a picture of this girl's face. So exactly is she, like, was she lost in some parallel universe? Did she, in fact, fall from the sky? Like, where did this girl come from? So, what else happened? Trying to see. They find out, I think it's Julia and Sam. They go and they go look at Angie's body, and because they're trying to find these clues as to whether or not Melanie did it, and they see these fingerprints, and it's